Hey there! Have you ever felt like you are constantly bombarded by stories of instant success and talent, especially with social media, that it's so easy to get swept up in the idea of immediate results, or feeling like our skills and talents are not enough? We watch in awe as others effortlessly showcase their skills, but what we sometimes overlook is the years of hard work and dedication behind those achievements. For me, this sometimes festers as a temptation to be instantly good at something. But let's be real. Learning something new is a journey and takes time to cultivate. Learning a new skill requires patience and commitment. Progress and confidence comes with practice, and the next time you catch yourself comparing your own progress to those amazing output of others we see online, let's be aware of how we are receiving those inputs. One of my motivations to travel to Alaska was to catch the last bit of snow of the season. While snow was disappearing in Yellowknife's snowboarding pit, Alaska still had ski resorts open. Going to Arctic Valley to snowboard and practice my newly acquired skill and put it to the test was on my to-do list. My snowboarding journey had its own mountains and valleys. From a complete beginner in Yellowknife, I gained confidence after falling a whole lot after my experience on a real mountain in Banff. With that experience, I got better and was able to control my board as well as carve better in the snow when I got back to Yellowknife, as the exposure allowed me to understand how my body should feel. In a short amount of time, I came to recognize the ups and downs that came quickly with snowboarding. Different factors like encountering different terrains and steepness of the slopes affected how I felt about my abilities as a beginner snowboarder. My confidence that came with practice and familiarity of the Yellowknife pit translated into great improvement, such that I could even progress onto boarding and trying out tricks in the skate park. However, this confidence was quickly tested when I came to Arctic Valley. The slopes here are extremely steep and there were little options for beginners. Even the drag lift up the slope was different from the ones back in Yellowknife or in Banff, and this was quite an obstacle for me. At the end, I even gave up trying after falling multiple times at the start of the ski lift and even injured my lower back. I felt defeated and decided to stop for a day. Contrary to the desire to get good fast, getting good at things, especially when picking up a new skill, takes time, and the learning journey is often not linear.
So glad I'm not near the lift and that no one saw it. I think I'm gonna go to the right a little and try to get back to the lift.
However, I once heard that sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. At least sucking at something means that you are learning something new and putting yourself in unfamiliar terrains. It's easy to feel out of place and stay in that realm of self-pity, or you can check your energy and intentions to get into the right state of mind.
It's so hard for me to change from the falling leaf to like a front left leg first type of thing. Whatever, let's just do it.
The same principle goes with traveling alone or living abroad. You get better at dealing with administrative things, knowing how to prepare for setbacks, or navigating new environments by exactly just taking the step to do it. Though it might seem daunting at first, as you continue to keep putting yourself in situations, you begin to gain important life and street-smart skills like adaptability, awareness, cultural sensitivity, planning, and more. Same with picking up of new skills. With each travel adventure, you learn new things and get better and gain confidence in navigating new terrain. This brings the idea that practice makes confidence. Although it is said that good things take time, time is in fact a neutral concept until we give it meaning. It matters what we do with that time. Getting hands-on and being consistent with practice helps with progress. For example, I enjoy working and making things with recycled wood. While I've had experience working with wood, each project is different and making things from time to time helps me work my creativity and understanding of the crafting process. I enjoy putting my skills to test and practice my knowledge that would help transform into expertise. One of my mentors recently told me how he sees the concern that today's generation has a skewed perception when it comes to work. The Generation Z, as he calls it, often don't show commitment and desire to hone their skills consistently in a single field in order to gain expertise. At the same time, there is also an impatience for results and quest for more compensation that is unbalanced to their contribution. While I see how my own impatience for success and results is reflected in his sentiment, I would love to use that as a reminder when I feel like the effort I have begun sowing are not giving results. Again, good things take time and consistent effort, trial and error, and failures, stumbling stones, and also lessons. Therefore, this is also one of the reasons why I enjoy recording my progress along the way. For me, videotaping and recording how far I have come reminds me of the growth and subtle ways in which I have evolved over time, lest I forget.
So I just conquered another tier, which is a freaking T-bar. Look at that. This is how far I've come. And it's not even the entire length of the lift. Like, slightly a bit higher, but I decided to drop off here because I think this would do for now. So let's try. The worst thing I can do is fall. So let's do this.
It's too easy to beat ourselves up when we feel like we are not improving in our ventures, but as important as it is to look for ways we can improve and have a vision and goals for ourselves, it is also important to look back and be able to acknowledge the distance that we have come. To cultivate a healthy relationship with our learning journey is one of the most essential parts in seeing and acknowledging our own growth along the way. So, the next time you feel like your efforts are not paying off, take time to get conscious about what is contributing to that feeling. Is it because of something internal that you can tweak in your approach to learning and practicing? Or is it something external, such as comparison with others who have mostly been way longer in the playing field than you are? Identifying the cause of what your gut is telling you helps you make targeted shifts in your perspective towards your progress and clarify the steps to move towards where you would like to be.